this moment, I ask that we take a moment of silence for former Rossford resident and Rossford City Administrator Vince Langevin. Vince Langevin, along with former Mayor Mark Zukowski, are the ones that had the vision to secure the crossroads, which allows us all the growth that we're experiencing right now. Thank you. Mr. Watchell.
Roll call. Toth.
Here.
Oberdorf.
Here.
Eckel.
Here.
Tinney.
Here.
Owen.
Here.
Heben. Here. Reynolds.
Here.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda for the September 29th, 2025 special council meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of approving the agenda for September the 29th, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Introduction of ordinances. Is there a motion to read ordinance 2025-66 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-66 is an ordinance repealing Section 139.02 of the Rossford Municipal Code and enacting a new Rossford Municipal Code, Section 139.02, full-time fire department established and declaring an emergency. This is the third reading.
Is there a motion?
Move adoption.
Second. Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt ordinance 2025-66. Eckel?
Aye.
Tinney?
Aye.
Owen?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Oberdorf?
Aye.
Is there a motion to read ordinance 2025-72 by title only?
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-72 is an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to purchase general liability and property insurance coverage and declaring an emergency. This is the third reading.
I spoke with Chris Kirk and Nelson, and good to go with it, yeah. Just needed extra review. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt 2025-72. Owen?
Aye.
Tinney?
Aye.
Eckel?
Aye.
Oberdorf?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Is there a motion to read ordinance 2025-78 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-78 is an ordinance authorizing the city of Rossford to enter into a purchase agreement with the Blade for the rights to the Northwest Ohio riboff and to declare an emergency. This is a second reading.
Is there a motion?
I'll move to suspend with the third reading.
Second.
Audience, Mayor?
Is there anyone in the audience that would have a problem with us passing this evening, or any questions in regards to it? Go ahead, Mr. Menarson. Nate?
Can you give us a little more detail about what this motion's about?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The city of Rossford would be the purchaser of the Northwest Ohio riboff. We would own the trade name Northwest Ohio Riboff as registered with the state of Ohio. We would have full rights to the riboff logo and other associated assets. We would have advertising in the Blade valued at $40,000 per year for years 226, 227, 228, and 229 to be used to promote the riboff exclusively. All design and advertising that appears in the Blade as needed and desired. Lists and contact information for previous riboff booth vendors as well as sponsors. Contact information for production partners, i.e. the venue, stage production, promoter, security, etc. Various event supplies is signage, drink tickets, and cash boxes, and up to 20 hours of consulting with the Blades Rib-Off event director and other staff for the year 2026. If the council were to pass this, this is a large enough event that I would form a citizens committee to be stewards of this event. It would be a signature event that's been very successful the past 14 years. And I believe, Allison, correct me if I'm wrong, in those 14 years, how much money have they made and gone back into the event? It was,
I believe a little over $500,000.
Yes.
collectively.
so, and it's also, I wouldn't say the beginning, but, the vision from the beginning, to give you a little bit of history, was I knew we had to raise our tax base without raising taxes on our citizens. So I knew that we had to start at the south and start industrial-type developments to start funding our safety services and our projects going forward. The Crossroads, the top 5 industrial REITs in the country have boots on the ground right now. That did not happen overnight. I also knew that for us to become successful and start a renaissance, we would have to invest in our schools, and the citizens of the district have agreed to do that and have done that. Also, it was very important from all the site selection people that I spoke to and the CEOs and presidents of large corporations that they needed to get workers to and from work. And we're the only municipality in Northern Wood County that voted to stay in as a member of TARDA, and that is definitely paid dividends. I know most of you here, most of you intimately actually, my next focus is downtown Rossford. We have proven that we can host large events and be successful at it. We have a great team. I used to say this is our first rodeo, but it's definitely not our first rodeo. So we have an opportunity to bring, in my opinion, the signature event/festival to our downtown, to put us in a traffic pattern, to show off our community, to show off the potential and future of what our downtown could be. Yeah. Anyone else? Go ahead. Oh, sorry about that.
64 Jennings. My biggest concern with the rip-off is, have there been legitimate studies on how much it's going to cost? $130,000 to buy it is one thing, but the production that size is going to cost substantially more. And what happens when it fails? What happens when we have, a weekend of thunderstorms and we, the taxpayers, are eating that? I think it's a very big risk to take when we're trying to build things like full-time fire departments and keep those staffed. And we've purchased Rite Aid for, an unknown purpose and an unknown cost. It's a lot of money standing out there, risking taxpayers' dollars, and I don't think it's being a good steward of those dollars for the city to make an expenditure like this.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone else?
Reagan Strong, 8
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on, Reagan.
Tammy Birchall, 113 Bergen. Where would you host it? Where would you have it?
We haven't worked that out yet. We do have some infrastructure projects coming up. I thought really the only place we could really have it would be the north end of the boulevard. But when it comes to logistics and infrastructure, that hasn't been decided yet.
So you wouldn't have it where you had like the anniversary?
We might have it there, or part of it there.
You put it downtown.
Yes.
How does that go with the roundabout that's supposed to be going in?
Yeah, that's what I meant by infrastructure and logistics.
So you want to get it, but you don't really know where you would put it?
No, we want to put it downtown. If we had to put it out at the Crossroads for a year, we could do that too. Is there anyone else? Reagan?
I was
Here,
curious.
please come up to the microphone and state your name and address for the record.
Reagan Strong, 818 Lime City Road. What are events that you consider to be a good example of how to treat this event?
Signature events, both public and private. You have Party in the Park on Fridays downtown. Also, all our neighbors, Waterville, Perrysburg, Maumee, Sylvania, just to name a few, they have live music events and festivals in their downtowns. And we're in a competition for not only talent, but also in a competition for visitors.
So the Party in the Park is the main event?
No. That's an example of,
An example?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Jenny Hill, 511 Highland Drive. You were saying over the last 14 years, the average was $500,000 a year
No, collectively.
collectively. Which is
From the
probably why
financials
everybody
I saw.
wants to hear of it. Has the attendance been increasing or decreasing?
I think from
It's
the,
decreased the last 2 years.
Right, so it seems to me like it'd be a much better use of that money to start our own type of event, just like we have Rossford and some of the other ones that are unique to those areas, instead of spending this money to buy a failing festival from a company that's gonna give you, $40,000 in advertising dollars, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure those advertising dollars are going to the people that may not be the target of who you need to attend this event.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Not that many people are still reading newspapers, and the people that are older and on fixed incomes, by and large, I mean, the younger generation, the people that have more disposable income, the people that you'd be looking to come to this event, get most of their stuff through word of mouth, social media, and that type of stuff, which you can do for next to nothing, a lot of it. But instead of spending the money on this name from, that's dying off.
It's actually not the name that we're paying for, it's the infrastructure. It gives us a leg up to hit the ground running. Part of that media also includes social media, billboards, both print and online.
And have you been able to look at those numbers on what kind of reach they have, like what their subscribers are, how many people are following them versus some of the other avenues that you can advertise on?
You don't have to be a subscriber to follow them online and see their advertisements. And also, that also includes Buckeye Cable.
Which is also taking a big hit right now too. But that's my point. It's just, I don't know if it's worth the money. I mean, I don't know exactly what the dollar amount on this infrastructure is worth when, like you said, we've proven we can do these type of events, and we have some of that infrastructure already. And, I mean, to me, that's just my opinion.
Okay. Is there anyone else? I personally think it's worth the risk. It's a 4-year deal, but if it didn't work out the first year, there's nothing that says we have to go forward. But I truly believe the team that we have in place, the connections and the Rolodex that this council has and this administration has, I feel we could really knock this out of the park. All right, is there anyone? Go ahead, Caroline.
I like the idea of having a rib-off. I think I'm not sure that the advertising dollars are worth $130,000. I agree that not many people read the paper. They only publish 2 copies a week. So, I mean, we're spending $500, or we're getting $500 in each newspaper every week of the year. It seems like a lot to pay, and I don't know if the connection, I don't know that the prestige is with the connection anymore. I think that the festival has suffered, and I think we could do it the same or better on our own, starting from the ground up. And that's a good idea that Jenny had to use $130,000 as the seed money to get started. It does make me nervous too to host it the size of the rib-off with all the national reach. A $500,000 event seems like a lot for a small town to take on, and we have a limited number of resources that are already taxed by the number of extra events we have. Not that I'm complaining about the extra events. I just think some of these things need to be in place before we would decide to do something like this, as far as timing and how we make our money back and things like that. So I'm not comfortable passing it right now.
Okay. Go ahead, Zach.
I have done a couple things today. I've spoken with some event planners near us, and being a city, we're not really a for-profit business. So the fact that a for-profit business is selling the rights to this or not pursuing it any longer, to me, is a little less relevant for us. The goal generally with these kinds of events is to break even. So if we can get close to that, ultimately the decision is how much are we willing to spend to put on an event like this. So generally, we are in a game to get to break even. Second, I've heard a lot of people, seen a lot of things about our own event. If we don't do this particular event, it potentially could go somewhere else, and that would ultimately probably be an event we would be competing against. I remember when the Rib-Off had competition for another rib event, and they, for years, went against each other, and both were in decline till one of them, they ultimately, I think, merged back together and had one event. So I wouldn't want to be competing with another rib event. And then finally, to me, this isn't a decision about the event itself. It's, we're prepaying for some of the advertising that we would do. Certainly, you would want to do social media. That's how all marketing is being done going forward. But does this include billboards? Does it include some social media and other things? So it's, to me, this is less about what we're going to do for the event, because that's going to take months of planning. It's whether we're going to make a decision about paying for some of the advertising up front and connections, ultimately.
Yeah, John Natola, who's actually been the reason for most of the success for the Northwest Ohio Rib-Off, is the owner of JNP Concerts. He is the exclusive, not only for the Rib-Off, but he also does all of the shows at Centennial Terrace for, I believe, the past 20 years. He is the single most accomplished and live promoter, producer in all of Northwest Ohio. He was the one that actually helped us throw the Music Fest together in about 90 days. Some people on social media brought up the cost of the Music Fest. And I would just like to remind everybody that was a celebration. That was the city's 125th anniversary. It was the city's birthday party. And I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something big. And City Council went along with it. We budgeted $350,000 plus or minus, but that covered all the events for the 125th anniversary, not just the Music Fest. The other thing, too, is the average concert ticket price ranges between $79 and $139. That's the average concert ticket price. At the Music Fest, because it was a city event celebrating the city, I sold general admission tickets for $15 because I wanted a family of four, regardless of financial circumstances, to be able to come in and have a big-time entertainment experience, enjoying in the celebration. Also, VIP tickets for that were $59. So we had the money. We decided it was worth spending. You're only 125 once. Council approved it, and it came in $150,000 under budget. $150,000 under budget. And I've been to many concerts, many festivals, and that was as well run, from logistics to security to infrastructure to police and fire, as any event that I've ever been to. Go ahead, Kevin.
I'm not advocating, I'm just pointing out, there is a difference between the 125th and that alcohol. We didn't have any of the proceeds from alcohol sales. The way this is set up, the alcohol sales wouldn't come directly to the city, but it'd be used to offset any losses we have.
It would be a requirement. I mean, you have to make money from that somehow.
Yeah, and again, we didn't do that on 125th because we couldn't, so just, there's a difference.
Yeah, and also it was a great team building experience. We had the athletic boosters, the drama boosters, the band boosters, the Visitors and Convention Bureau, the RVA. Forgive me if I got one or two, but it was a great team building experience, and I think of the 5 to 7 of those organizations that organized volunteers and volunteered, I think we put about $5,000 in all of their pockets when it was all said and done. We would do something similar here, but this would be market rate. We would charge accordingly. Because really our goal when you do something like this, the 125th was for us. It was for Rossford citizens to celebrate. This is to attract visitors, bring them into our community, see how awesome we are, and hopefully they want to not only come back, but invest in our downtown. Because I'm not sure we can afford to do nothing.
And I'm sorry, again, just to point out, this is not a 4-year deal. I mean, the advertising is, we are purchasing this event. We're purchasing an item forever. So it's like buying a car, buying Rite Aid. We bought Rite Aid, or you bought Rite Aid. That's an item that we could always sell if need be. I mean, this can be sold in the future as the police cars and fire cars and trucks. And so it's not just 4 years, it's forever, this purchase is.
I also have commitments from some major sponsors that I think.
And I'm not I've been to one concert my whole life, so I'm not advocating here.
Who did you see?
You went to church?
You know Foreigner
Foreigner?
at the sports arena.
Who doesn't like Foreigner? I like Foreigner.
I just listened to him.
He always makes fun of me.
Who opened for him?
I'll get out, let's move on.
Okay.
I-
All right, go ahead, Caroline.
One point I forgot to add. So for the Balloon and Fireworks Festival that we had in July, the CVB spent $250 advertising in the Blade. They ran one ad, and it was only $250, and they did the majority of their marketing and advertising elsewhere, and you can see how successful it was. I think that goes to the value of the advertising, or the lack of value to the advertising.
I think it's worth a try. I really. Is there anyone else?
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, you can.
Again, Diane Wolf, 264 Jennings. For the acts that come and perform there, do you have an estimated expense that will come with, they have 2 concerts, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Generally, that's the way it's been done in the past, but nonetheless, do you have an idea of what those would cost the city?
Yes, they would be under $100,000, probably closer to more like 50.
Each?
Yes.
And then security and transportation and finding parking, and do you have a guess?
Yeah, we have their profit and loss statements, plus we have our own from when we did the Music Fest.
So estimated cost?
For everything, I don't have that in front of me. And the other thing too is, we overdid it because it was our first rodeo. We definitely know what to do now and how to save costs. But I can get you that. I just don't have that right in front of me.
But what I'm saying is that information isn't being forthcoming before a vote is given on making
Yeah, no, we're very responsible when it comes to taxpayer dollars, and we've also been very successful at raising our tax base without raising taxes on our citizens. And we do have financial history to throw large events between what the Visitors and Convention Bureau does, what we do, and we have the profit and loss statements and attendance records for the Lucas County Ripoff going back to 2020. 17. Yeah, that hasn't been worked out yet. Is there anyone else?
Brady Strong, 818 Lime City Road. How many more meetings do we have on this before is there like a?
This is it. This is it.
So I don't know as a citizen if I can also motion and second the motion to wait and get more detail on how many people in Rossford are gonna make money from this and like how the jobs will plug into the community so that I can be happier. Because I'm excited for it. However, I'm also unemployed, so no matter what happens, I can't make money in Rossford until I figure that part out. And so hearing that affirmative action of where the money's going into the community in that sense of job opportunities, that would be really compelling for me as an individual. And then also as a citizen to try and be like, oh, come live next to me. They really, they give you guys jobs. Because I haven't felt that way.
These jobs will be mostly volunteers, and the vendors and the people that we subcontract to. Also, the makeup of the people working it, a lot of them will be Rossford employees who will be working overtime. This isn't really a job creator. What this is an amenity event, which shows off our downtown. It helps our business owners. I see the owner of Reds is here, the owner of Moe's, representation from Danny's is here tonight, and I know that they would love to see an event like this right outside their front door.
And I love to walk with it, like walk to it, because I was actually recently in a car accident too, which makes finding a job harder. I have a hard time walking here. There's a lack of sidewalks. So again, with the infrastructure of trying to connect the community for this event, I understand that it will give established members of the community more access to options of what's next. However, as a citizen that may be considered disadvantaged, it's disheartening.
All right, why don't you get my card and give me a call this week, and we can talk about employment. All right. Is there anyone else? Is there a motion?
Yeah, there's already been a motion to suspend with the third reading. So all those in favor of suspending with the third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt ordinance 2025-78. Heben?
Aye.
Owen?
Aye.
Tinney?
No.
Eckel?
No.
Oberdorf?
Aye.
Toth?
No.
Reynolds?
No.
All right. Is there a motion to read ordinance 2025-79 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-79 is an ordinance amending supplemental number 15, the annual appropriation measure for the year beginning January 1, 2025 and ending December 31, 2025, passed by ordinance 2024-79. This is a second reading.
Chris, can you remind us?
Yeah, so this is in relation to the purchase. Since council voted down the previous ordinance, I would recommend voting no on this as well.
Move to suspend with the third reading.
Second.
Audience, Mayor?
Is there anyone in the audience who would have a problem with us passing this evening, or any questions in regards to it? No.
All those in favor of suspending with the third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption?
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt ordinance 2025-79. Owen?
Nay.
Heben?
No.
Reynolds?
No.
Toth?
No.
Oberdorf?
No.
Eckel?
No.
Tenney?
No.
Is there a motion to read ordinance 2025-80 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-80 is an ordinance for transfer of funds for the year beginning January 1, 2025, and ending December 31, 2025. This is a second reading, I'm sorry.
Chris,
Good.
same thing?
Yeah, same thing. This is related to the purchase, so my recommendation is to vote no.
Move to suspend the third reading.
Second.
Audience?
Is there any audience that have a problem with us passing this evening, or any questions in regards to it?
All those in favor of suspending with the third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt ordinance 2025-80. Heben?
No.
Owen?
Nay.
Tinney?
No.
Eckel?
No.
Oberdorf?
No.
Toth?
No.
Reynolds?
No.
Introduction of resolutions. Is there a motion to read Resolution 2025-15 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-15 is a resolution specifying the services the city of Rossford will provide to the territory upon annexation of 7.106 acres, more or less, adjacent to Lime City Road, and declaring an emergency. This is a second reading.
Allison?
This is the property up here that the owners would like to annex into the city of Rossford so that the residents on Grassy Court can expand their backyards.
Move suspension of the third reading?
Second.
Audience, Mayor.
Anyone in the audience?
Megan Strong, 818 Lime City Road. Is there a plan to plant more trees?
It's a forest right now.
So would there be a possibility of having a plan to replace the trees that are cut down?
I don't think there's a plan to cut any trees down.
Is it just getting annexed into the, it's not?
It's getting annexed to the property owners. It's gonna be
They'll be able
private
to
property.
choose if they cut the trees down.
That's correct.
So if the city is losing potentially that many trees, it would be cool to see some type of initiative to plant more trees. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else? Is there a motion?
All those in favor of suspending with the third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt Resolution 2025-15. Owen?
Aye.
Tinney?
Aye.
Eckel?
Aye.
Oberdorf?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Is there a motion to read Resolution 2025-16 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2025-16 is a resolution specifying the approval of the council of the city of Rossford of the pending annexation petition 25-9 filed by Norman R. Weimer et al. Of approximately 7.106 acres, more or less, on Lime City Road, and declaring an emergency. This is a second reading.
Alice?
This is that we will provide the services, once this is annexed, that we would provide the services that are available to any other citizen here in Rossford. Police, fire, public works.
Move to suspend with the second and third reading.
Second.
Is there anybody in the audience who would have a problem with us passing this evening, or any questions in regards to it?
Move
No.
adoption.
Vote, all those in favor of suspending with the third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption.
Second.
On the motion to adopt 2025-16, Owen?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Oberdorf? Eckel?
Aye.
Tinney?
Aye.
There a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
That was more than I thought was.
What's that?